everyone, Alexa Donne here, and today I am coming at you with another writing hack, which is to follow the rule of three. It's essentially a writing principle that suggests that doing things in threes is more humorous, effective, and satisfying for readers. It is just basically kind of a guideline for a way to set up things in your novel, and it can be applied in a lot of different places. In humor, in jokes, the rule of three is very often used for setting up something humorous and then having a punchline, and you can actually use that in your book. Let's say you do want to have a running joke. Follow the rule of three. More than three is overkill. Less than three isn't going to get the point across that this is like an intentional thing. Three is that perfect little sweet spot. So a few more places where you might want to use the rule of three. In your fun and games section of your Act 2, in the promise of the premise section, have three little cute romantic scenes. Have three scenes of characters bickering if that is what you're trying to do. But once you do three, start doing a reversal and resolve that thing. The rule of three could be three significant kind of clues building up on a mystery. More is overkill, less isn't enough foreshadowing. You basically need enough to create a pattern, but not so much that it is overkill or drags your pacing. Very often when you're using this in novel writing, it is about pacing. Three is just kind of a perfect number. Think about how in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, there were 3 tasks. 4 tasks, man, that book would have been 600 pages, but 3 was just perfect and also fell quite perfectly within kind of 3-act structure. So if you're writing a book that has a competition or has kind of a ticking clock mechanism, you want to think about 3 set pieces within whatever that competition is. 3 set pieces as kind of part of your ticking clock. Some other famous examples of the rule of three, other than my beloved Harry Potter, think of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. He's visited by 3 ghosts. In Rumpelstiltskin, he lets her guess his name 3 times. Sleeping Beauty, 3 fairies. There's Goldilocks and the 3 bears. 3 is everywhere. But I think Harry Potter is my favorite. The 3 tasks, just like bravissimo, worked perfectly. Really, anytime you see a book, especially in YA, that has like a task structure, it's always 3. So think about 3s. And as I mentioned, if you have a pacing problem, definitely look at how many set pieces you're doing for kind of whatever your plot construction is or your kind of romance arc, whatever it is. And if you have more than 3 of a kind of a given thing, you are doing too much repetition, and that's very likely what is contributing to your pacing. This can also impact character agency. If you hit the same kind of character beat over and over and over again, so let's say there is a misunderstanding between characters, there's only so many set pieces after that where you can have them butting heads before the reader is going to just get really bored about you beating that dead horse. They're going to want a reversal, some sort of kind of push forward in the story and the character dynamic, and 3 is just that nice magical number. Let me know down below in the comments some of your favorite rules of threes that you can think of in fiction, or rules of threes that you have been able to apply in your own books. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will make more videos in the Writing Hack series. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I post new videos 2 to 3 times a week. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, happy writing!